YouTube, again, Exercise. Just wanted to make a quick update video to the itchy scalp video that I made yesterday when I was just kind of ranting. Since yesterday, I went home last night and I washed my hair because I hadn't washed it since I realized I hadn't washed it since I had done the color and since I put the braids in. And I knew I hadn't washed it since I put the braids in. I didn't want them to start sliding out or anything. But I hadn't really realized that I hadn't washed it since I put that color in it. So I washed it with the Giovanni's Tea Tree. I think it's called Tea Tree Triple Treat or Triple Threat, something like that. I'm not really sure. But I washed it with that, and I conditioned it with that conditioner and used my direct leave-in conditioner after that. The way I washed it so that I wouldn't lose any braids, and I only lost one, was I parted it into 4 sections and braided it in a loose braid, and then just shampooed my scalp and just kind of lightly rubbed my scalp all over, shampooed it, rinsed it, shampooed it, rinsed it, and I kept those braids in it until it started to dry a little bit, and then I took it out. And then I used this spray, which it's not new to me, but I don't know if it's I don't know what made it feel a little better, but I had some tea tree oil, my rosemary oil, and I'm trying to look at my list here. Tea tree, rosemary, and my peppermint oil. You know, I said, okay, all those should feel pretty good. Mix those in some water and nothing else in there. Oh, a little aloe vera gel, now that I think about it. Shook that up and sprayed my scalp really good. Man, my head felt, it felt minty, it felt good. It didn't completely stop the itching, but it lessened it significantly. My head is still tender up here, of course, and I'm still scratching today, but it's not as bad as it was. So I guess part of my problem might have been that it just needed to be washed. I did notice that when I rinsed my hair, the water was kind of gray. I know my hair wasn't that dirty, so that was probably the color still that I hadn't really rinsed out really well when I first did it. So that might be part of the problem of why it was just itching horrendously. But yeah, so I'm going to try to continue this, and I'm going to try, I guess I'm going to have to wash it more often than I really wanted to with the braids. But with the way my scalp is, I got to do something. So this morning I moistened it again with that same spray, and it still felt just as good going on. I mean, it's like this cooling, it just soothes my scalp. So I moistened, sprayed it with that, and then I put in some olive oil and my, what's the name of it? Castor oil, and that's it. Hold it back, and it's not tight, it's just a loose, you know, clip together kind of style here. So I don't know, I'm not sure what's helping, but my plan is to go and pick up some other oils. I went to this website, and you know, I'm not advocating it or anything, and I'm not suggesting anybody run out and spend money on this, but there was a website called dryitchyscalp.com, and they had all these ebooks on there that talked about the reasons for your scalp being itchy and things to try for it and treatments to use and everything. And I haven't read all this stuff yet. There was a ton of information, but it was enlightening, and it was a lot of what you guys are saying on YouTube also was kind of all consolidated into one spot. So I think that might have been educational for me and helpful for me. It did recommend some other oils that I don't have in my stash that I'm going to go and get and see if that'll help. There was like this oil, I don't even know what phrase to use for it. It was just like a cocktail, basically, that I'm going to try and spray on my hair, you know, twice a day, or, you know, at least before bed, because that's when the worst itching happens. I'm trying not to have to take out my braids still, and I don't think it's the hair that's irritating me, otherwise it would be irritating my neck and my face or wherever else it touches. And it's really not, and my head is just really tender up here. So I'm going to go get those oils and try this. what I did do when I went home, I went and I just started reading the labels of all the shampoos and stuff that I've been using lately, and the conditioners and stuff. And I knew what stuff I was supposed to, I kind of knew what stuff I was supposed to be looking out for and try to avoid, but I don't think I was 100% avoiding it. And I'm wondering if my head has actually really developed a sensitivity to some of those, and some of the names I can't even say, but like the sulfates and that kind of stuff. The last shampoo that I used, which is the Nexus one, that made my hair so soft, had, like all these laurel, whatever, sulfate, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, I'm wondering if my head is really getting sensitive to this stuff, because that is the last one that I had used. So my plan is to just get the big bottles of Giovanni. I only had samples. Stick with all the tea tree stuff and work with these oils and see if I can get my scalp to just ease up and cooperate. I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully it'll be better. I did notice, and let me show you, I got to work and my hair was feeling kind of dry, so I had this little cocktail that I had mixed up, and it's probably one of my conditioners, some glycerin, oils. I'm not really 100% sure what I have in it, but it's usually just whatever kind of conditioner I have, and then I add my oils and my water and the glycerin. And my hair was itching lightly, and it was feeling dry. So I came in here, I took my hair down, and I oiled my scalp, and it felt really good going on, felt cooling and everything. But no sooner had I finished, I started itching like crazy, and it gets tingly, all over, tingly, not like a good tingly, like a medicated old soaking in tingle, like a bugs walking on you kind of tingle where you feel like you've got to scratch it. And so I'm like, okay, that has one of my conditioners in it, so I'm probably going to have to dump out a whole bunch of stuff that I've mixed up. And at this point, I'm willing to do that if it's going to make my head feel better. So I'll probably toss that and make a new one with just the oils and the, and the Giovanni stuff, and see if this makes a difference. So I'm really going to monitor this. I'm probably going to, wait another week and then wash my hair again, unless it really starts feeling crazy. We'll see how it goes. And if I don't talk with you guys, before the holidays, have a happy holiday. We're off tomorrow, so, I don't make videos at home. So I'm off tomorrow and Friday. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and thanks for all your help. Talk to you later. Bye.